guys, well, I'm back at it again. You know how I am with changing things up. I wanted to go over my Get Home bag, the new and improved Get Home bag. First off, as you can see, I got a new bag. The other one was kind of like a nylon type backpacking bag. I wanted something a little more durable, so I went. This is an old canvas bag. It's pretty sturdy, heavy duty material. The straps on it are nice and sturdy canvas. So I just felt that this bag would do a lot better. So anyway, let's get right into it. I changed up some stuff, and the way the world is going right now, I figured I better make this more for like self-protection type deal in a situation where I have to leave my truck or my car and I have to walk home. Now it's 23 miles from my work to my house. So I had to make it so that way I have whatever supplies I thought I might need to get home. Now, the only thing I'm really missing out of this bag is I want to put 2 more bottles of water. I have a bottle of water in here. I've got some energy drinks, stuff like that, but I do want to put 2 more bottles of water in here. But let's get into it and see what we got. Okay, on the outside, I've got a paracord bracelet right there. I'm not gonna, well, here, we'll just take it off. Paracord bracelet. The only reason why I have that on there is because paracord can come in handy. Anytime you have a bracelet or anything like that, you take your knife, you cut that little melted dot off of it, you stretch it out, you've got plenty of rope for whatever you might need. Okay, as on the other one, you guys saw on the last one, I've got my flashlight. I got it on the outside so that way it's easy access. A lot of people like to carry their light on them. I've already got a knife, plus my wallet, plus my phone, plus my gun, my holster, whatever. I figure, you know what, that's one less thing I got to carry on me. I'll just put it on my bag. I got a carabiner in case I need it. The front pocket, got my tie straps. I've got my suture kit, which, I mean, it's got Bandaid, stuff like that. It's just a small first aid kit. I've got that in there. It's got a stitch kit in case I have to perform surgery on myself, I guess you could say. So that's what's in that pocket. You open up this pocket here. Okay, this is where I got my water. I got my auxiliary charging port from my phone. There's my protein bars. There's my energy drinks. Granola bars. And a knife. Another knife, I should say. It's brand new. Figure put that in there. I also carry this one on me. So, that's for that pocket. Now, the side pocket, I've got a handheld radio. This here is a Baofeng what does this say? It's a BF-8HP, which is one of the better ones when you're looking at the Baofeng radios. This one right here is a pretty good one. It's programmable for 127 channels. I've got all kind of stuff. I got repeaters programmed on mine. I've got the weather stations programmed on here. I got emergency stations programmed on here. So I've got it set up pretty nicely. Emergency situation, I can pretty much turn this on, and if I wanted, I have an earbud. I can put my earbud in, and I could actually listen to it as I'm hiking home. So there's the radio. Painkillers, some kind of aspirin or something like that, just to have, you never know. On this side, one thing that goes with the med kit. Okay, it's got Band-Aids, like I said, Band-Aid suture kit. It's got stuff in there that you can do stitches and stuff. Tourniquet. That's another thing that you really should think about putting in your bag. whether it's your get home bag or your bug out bag, you really should have at least one tourniquet. My bug out bag, I have two. Sasha's bug out bag, she has two. So make sure you have a tourniquet to go with your med kit. Okay, now let's open up the back and final pocket. Okay, so the first thing that's coming out here, you know, I got my pistol that I carry. It's always loaded, always has one on the in the chamber. It's always on my side. But in a situation where I might be having to leave my truck and walk home in a shit hit the fan situation, what better to have than an AR-15? So what I did was I put a 300 blackout together. 7-inch barrel. I've got my strap and everything on there already. There is no optic on here right now because I had a Sig Sauer Romeo MSR on here and it stopped working. The light wouldn't come on. So I don't know if it got banged around in my bag or what, but it stopped working, so I sent it back to Sig. And for the time being, I will be putting a reflex sight on it just for the time being, just so I have some type of optic on it until I get my Sig Romeo MSR back. It's just got a blade, I've got a little bit of paracord on here, and it's loaded with 30 rounds of 300 blackout. So that is my other pistol that I carry in my bag. What we're going to do is we're going to unload that, make sure she's empty, and we're going to lay that down right there. So I've got that in there. Another thing that I carry, if the shit hits the fan and there's people out there riding or whatnot, I thought about it and I'm like, you know what, I need to have my body armor with me. So I have my body armor. These are the Freeman plates from AR-500. I've got a mag pouch on the front. I've got a knife on the front. Pretty much just what I need. This is your basic plate kit. It'll stop 7.62, I think they said, which would be your AK round. They said from a far distance, which I watched a couple reviews on this plate kit, and someone shot it with a 308 at 200 yards and it stopped it. It's probably going to hurt like hell if you get hit with a 308, but well, any round for that matter. But this is the Freeman plate kit. I can just take this thing, flip it up over, and pretty much this thing is designed to only protect your vitals. If you was to take a direct hit, you're still going to get, if you get hit in the stomach or something like that, you're going to need medical attention. You're going to have to do something to fix yourself up to stay in. But pretty much what this is for is if you happen to be in a gun battle, this is supposed to be able to keep you in the battle longer. So pretty much that's all it is. It's got the little straps that come off to the side. So you strap it in on each side. There it is. So there's that. And like I said, it's the Freeman plate carrier. It's only designed to protect your vitals for the front and the back. I mean, you can still get hit from the side. I don't have the side plates. I pretty much am trying to be as minimal as possible with my plate carrier. But I do have magazines here. I have them oriented so that way if I did have to draw, shoot, and I had to drop my mag, I have this oriented so that way when I jump in here to grab another mag, it just automatically spins up and goes right in. So I have it oriented in here so that way I don't have to pull the magazine out and flip it around or anything to load. It's just like bang bang, it goes. That's just stuff that I learned from shooting like USPSA and IDPA type like courses. So so that's the plate carrier. Also, what I have in my bag is a little bit of extra ammo. So I've got a couple rounds of that. I've got 2 more magazines for my pistol. I've got an extra loaded magazine for my 300 Blackout. So 2 magazines for the AR, 4 magazines for my pistol. I do have a stripper clip with 10 extra rounds for the 300 Blackout if I was to need a couple extra rounds. But being that that's a rifle and it's got an optic, well, it's a pistol actually, but being that it's a rifle type gun, just a short barrel, it's only a 7-inch barrel, and it has an optic on it, I'm probably more inclined to be more accurate with that gun, so I'm not going to be just sending rounds downrange without actually being on target. So, but that's my new setup, guys. Hopefully this helps some people decide what they want to put in their bag. This is the new setup. Like I said, I have 1 bottle of water. I am going to put 2 more bottles of water in there because the more I think about it, 23 miles is a pretty good hike. For me to make it home, I'm probably going to be thirsty. So that's my new setup. The whole bag with my AR pistol in there and the extra mags is pretty heavy with the plate carrier setup. But once I get into a situation where I determine whether or not it's a get home situation, my plate carrier would come out, my plates would come out, I would wear those, my AR would come out and I'd sling it so it was out. Now the only thing in my bag would be my supplies to get home. So the 2 heaviest things in this bag are out of the bag. So it's really not going to be much weight to carry this because all the weight would be on me at that point in time, whether it's through the sling or through the plate carrier. So I'm not going to get into the AR-500 plate carrier. That's for another time. I want to do a review on this plate carrier and what I think of the company, but I'm not going to get into it right now because this is about my bag. So, hope this helped you guys out. Hope it gave you some ideas for your bag. Stay safe and keep prepping.